Hey everybody, it's your boy Knock 'em Out the Box. Thought I'd broadcast some Dodgers baseball this morning. As you can see, we got Dodgers versus Phillies, Greinke versus Lee, trying to get down for a 3-game slide that I'm on. I'll let the commentators take over from here. Thanks for watching.
First pitch moments away here in Philadelphia. The Dodgers and the Phillies next on the show. From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Ought to be a good one here between the Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, and you can see here each guy with 3 starts so far coming in. And once you get to this point in the season, you figure the shackles are officially off. 100, 110 pitches, that should be well within their expectations if they're pitching well enough.
Guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers. As the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. They'll square off versus statistically one of the best starting pitchers in postseason history, the former Cy Young Award winner left-hander Cliff Lee. Dee Gordon moved towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Now a ball rolls softly to second. Throw over by Utley, 1 away. Good work there by Lee to get the first out here, and with that, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Carl Crawford will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Here's a fastball called for strike 1. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Swinging a high chopper towards first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, hoping to put together a 2 or 3 hit game here, as you see the numbers have fallen off a bit over these past 8 ball games. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A 3rd straight right here.
Easy as we slow.
Throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. They'll be opposed by the American League's Cy Young Award winner from 2009, the hard-throwing right-hander Zack Greinke. Defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Ben Revere will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Too high, 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone could be beneficial to an offense.
And now on 2-1, this ball sent in the air out to straightaway left. And Crawford's right there to put it away for the first out.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Marlon Byrd will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Ball 2.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Ryan Howard would be next. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. This one will be fouled back in among the fans. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a fly ball. Puig is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Puig played an inning. No score. Matt Kemp will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Now Kemp swings and sends a high fly ball with good carry out to deep left field. And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run. It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Kemp, the ladies' pimp.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Yasiel Puig will take his cuts now.
Yasiel Puig.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
And as a pitcher, you always have to remember that once you let go of the pitch, you've got to become an infielder. Here's a guy that fields his position well, so he's in great position to spear this thing and then get the easy out at first.
Brendan Harris will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Doing a good job right there, tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Lee Ruddy with the 0-1. Fouled back. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield.
Good hustle.
He just did everything right here on the mound. He made the good pitch. He got his guy to hit the ball on the ground. But baseball is just a little bit like life. You know, things don't always go your way. This is going to be an infield single as he reaches here with 1 away.
Justin Turner will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. Line foul to the right and over the Phillies dugout. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Ruiz able to hang with it for out number 2.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. He's got to be thinking he let one get away there because that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Miguel Olivo will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Line softly towards short. He'll send it the short way to Utley at second, and that's that. But the Dodgers do pick up a run on the Matt Kemp long ball. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 LA. Ryan Howard will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
And a big swing by Howard, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better plan a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
And a swing and a miss by Howard, and the big guy can't make contact. There's one away.
Well, one thing you can always say when you're facing a guy like this is that he's going to strike hitters out. The question is, are you going to make him work for those strikeouts? And if those 3 pitches are any indication at all, these guys could be in for a long night.
Dominic Brown will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Greinke ready now, the 1-1. And that swung on and fouled straight back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him on the legs.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Now the first pitch. Swing, and he pops it up over toward foul territory. Olivo will put this one away, and the side is retired. Good work there by Zack Greinke, and he's got himself a 1-0 lead. Zack Greinke will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. First pitch on its way from Lee. Swing and a liner towards second. But Utley is in the right place at the right time. There's 1 gone.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher. He sets it down easily for the first out of the 3rd.
Dee Gordon will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a little soft liner here. And that'll be the second out.
Well, I think in the scorebooks, this is going to go down as a second straight line out, but this one was definitely much easier than the last one.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the dangerous left fielder, Carl Crawford. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
The 0-2 now from Lee. Now a ground ball towards the hole. There to get it is Utley. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Phillies nothing. Carlos Ruiz will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
They're still searching for a base run. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Outside and low, 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4. Kevin Franzen will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. First pitch to him. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Slice down the line at first. And he is in there. Cliff Lee will stand in, and you can almost guarantee he'll be trying to move those runners here. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Greinke over to first. Runner back standing. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
All you can hope for with your pitcher at the plate is that he has a chance to make a productive out. And he definitely did that right here as he moves both guys up 90 feet with just 1 away.
Ben Revere will dig in now with a possible tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position here. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up. And that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Late decision to offer him the changeup as this is bounced to third. And Alino's tag is right there. He is out at the plate.
I think the decision to send him boils down to one thing. You're facing a guy that's very likely not going to give you a whole lot to work with. Got to take your chances when they come around because there probably won't be too many of them. This time, it didn't pan out.
Swing the ball bounced back up the middle. And the Phillies have their first hit of the ball game. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. Marlon Byrd will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. He can try and break this tie ball game.
Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Borden has got it, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth.
And right here, if the defense is playing straight up, you figure this has a good chance to get up the middle. But you can see the shortstop lining up just to the right of second base. So the shift works to a T, and they get the 6-3 putout.
Matt Kemp will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
player? What's happening? San Bernardino,
The 1-2 with one away. And that is swung out. Jesse's down on strikes. And the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. Those are the kind of innings you'll love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Yasiel Puig will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. He gets into one here and hits it high and deep to center field. The center fielder will give it a look, but this ball is gone. A home run.
way to go, Puig.
A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. And the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
Ooh, that was far.
Oh, well, one thing you can say about this guy, he doesn't hit many fence scrapers. I mean, look where this thing comes down. There aren't too many guys that are going to visit that area of the yard. That is way out of here.
Brendan Harris will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. That last home run, believed to be in the neighborhood of 440 feet. Lee Ruddy with the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Revere is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Dodgers do get a run, and it comes on the home run by Yasiel Puig. Bottom of the 4th coming up, 2-1 Los Angeles. Ryan Howard will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Continuing to work the lower half of the strike zone here as that's in for strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power is just keep putting pitches right there.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Wow, that's just unfortunate right there. Let's take a view at this play from upstairs. As you can see, there's only one guy on the left side of the infield. He's got big gaps to both the left and right side of the third baseman over there, but he hits it pretty much right at him.
Dominic Brown will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Change-up, a little bit inside, 1-0.
You got to make sure if you come inside, you come way inside. You leave it out a bit, he's liable to hit that thing in the second deck.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
Chase Utley will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Taken there by Harris. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Justin Turner will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
On the first pitch of the inning is lined into left field, a leadoff single. So with the leadoff man aboard to begin the inning, let's call on our daily feature, This Date in Baseball History. Miguel Olivo steps in now. And here's a cut fastball, but he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And gone!
Long ball,
So a two-run shot to left center, career homer number 149. And the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Yes.
So this is one of those guys that's always been known as more of a defensive catcher than an offensive threat. But he is a big guy, so when he does square him up, they go a long way.
Zack Greinke will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First offering on the way. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Under it is Bird as he takes it for out number 1.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Dean Gordon will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. get some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And this will be taken in by Brown as he's got it for the second out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. Trying to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Carl Crawford will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And this is hauled in by the catcher Ruiz, and that'll be that. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 4-1 LA. Carlos Ruiz will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Oh, in trouble there for Harris. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Kevin Franzen will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. In there, 1-2 now.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Will Nievich has moved into the on-deck circle now, so that means the end for Cliff Reed. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
On the ground down the first base line. And this is past Adrian down the line, a fair ball.
Well, this is just excellent plate coverage. This is a guy that uses the entire field. You see him just reach that bat out there, slap it down the first baseline for a base hit.
Ben Revere will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Greinke over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia. They trail it 4-1. And we'll have a new pitcher come on now as the veteran cut fastball specialist Mike Adams gets the assignment. Adrian Gonzalez will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Come on, Adrian.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Ball one. To the right of second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
You saw the numbers when he came in a minute ago. He has yet to give up an earned run this year, so you can't ask for a whole lot more than that from one of the keys to your bullpen.
Matt Kemp will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. Flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. A ball hit in the air.
Damn.
And he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
Yeah, and anytime you can get a guy like this to hit a ball like that, well, you know you've won the battle out there on the mound, and that was a good pitch.
Yasiel Puig will step in. He homered his last time around. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Up with it is Rollins. Throw onto the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Jimmy Rollins will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike one. For that man right there, just a 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And that misses 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. It's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th. And standing in now is Marlon Byrd. Here's a softly hit ball back to him on the mound. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination.
So with 2 gone and the base is empty, no better time to go after Ryan Howard. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Brendan Harris will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1-2-3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get the matchup in the bottom portion of the lineup.
And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Justin Turner will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips. First pitch swinging as here's a chance for the shortstop Rollins on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Since coming in the 6th, he's knocked out 5 in a row. He's given him a real lift out there.
Miguel Olivo will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
I'll say this, he wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And a pretty feeble effort that time as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw on to the first baseman Howard, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Dominic Brown will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And he lays off there 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball 1-1.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
1-1 pitch on the way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. You should take a look there at what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Chase Utley will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. 1-0 pitch now. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
The one thing we've seen from this guy, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase him.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance, and this game just got a little more interesting. This is a home run. Solo shot that time from Chase Utley, and the Phils have cut the gap to 4-2 now.
Well, he retired 5 in a row until just now, but not anymore. He'd been on cruise control, but all of a sudden, One little mistake will snap him back down to earth in a hurry.
Carlos Ruiz will step in, a ground out victim his last night. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And a good pitch, but no offer from Ruiz. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Here you go from behind the plate. This is a good angle to show how that 4-seam fastball will rise. And that's a pitch that's awfully difficult to get on top of.
Kevin Franzen will stand in here, 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Fouled straight back. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Here's Greinke's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
The hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, he's still searching for that knockout pitch, but he can't find it here. I think he's going to have to challenge him 3-2.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
We'll give you another look at all 8 pitches here in the at-bat. I mean, this was a battle from beginning to end. Took some tough pitches, fouled off a few more, and then eventually he gets his reward with a solid base hit.
Ronnie Cedeno will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And now we see Dodgers manager Don Mattingly out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zack Greinke. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Paco Rodriguez is into the ballgame now, as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Surprised that there's no pinch hitter here?
Shot is more of the word for me. You're losing, but you're letting a reliever hit. I just don't get it.
One 0 on the way. Now the 1-0 is in the air out to left. Crawford is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One for the Phils, and it comes courtesy of this home run by Chase Utley. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 4-2. Jake Diekman will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Juan Uribe is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 5, Juan Uribe.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. And this ball is lined into center field, and right off the bench he comes through. It's a base hit.
You talk about getting a bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Dee Gordon will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's saved easily at first.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the dangerous left fielder, Carl Crawford. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Brown is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Adrian Gonzalez to step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance of redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now here's a swing, and Adrian sends a high fly ball deep to right field. And that will find the seats, a home run.
Thank you, Adrian.
A 2-run shot here for Adrian Gonzalez as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Oh, boy.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there, you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
Matt Kemp will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. And Revere will make the catch, and the side is retired. A 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 6. And the Paul McCollum is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Ben Revere will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And they guess right on the bunt that this is going to be close. Barehanded, throw will not be in time. It's a perfect bunt there, nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Ah, that's just a thing of beauty right there. Watch how late he shows. Then he deadens that thing about 30 feet or so down the third base line, and with his speed, no chance of throwing him out.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
I think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strike.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Marlon Byrd will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Now a throw over. And a high throw to Adrian as it's over his head.
Yeah.
Come on,
He was
man.
looking right at him. Yeah, how does he wind up throwing this thing out of play? I don't even know how that's possible.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
What you doing, baby?
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Not too happy about that decision down there first base. We're going to check it out again here on show motion. Boy, that is a tight call. You know, one way or another, someone wasn't going to be happy about that.
Ryan Howard will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you just got to be able to put the ball in play when you got runners.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies strand 1. They still trail here at 6-2. Brett Lincoln come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Yasiel Puig will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Good curveball, strike 2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
And a swing and a miss. Sweet pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball. This is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
Brendan Harris will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. And Here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out. Justin Turner will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. There to get it is Utley. No run to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 6-2. Dominic Brown will start things off here in the ninth. No sign of the closer just yet here in a 4-run ball game.
I think they'd love to get him a day off here, so they're going to hope that his services aren't required to finish this one off.
And he'll step off and try and reset. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Too high, ball 2.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes. Having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning, and it's a long road back from 3-0.
That one's in there, 3-1. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2.
That may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. So things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
Chase Utley will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. One out, nobody on. Hit hard towards the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Not too many balls hit solidly tonight. Just their 6th hit of the game. So now they need to figure out some way to string a few of these together.
Carlos Ruiz will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Should the lead hold up in this one, the win would belong to Zach Greinke. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. at first is Utley, the pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And now he has some trouble with it in center. Around third and being waved on home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, you know what? Not too late to make a game of this after all. They're going to get a run back here on the RBI double. And even though there's not a lot of outs left, at least they're going to make these guys sweat a little.
Kevin Franzen will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight. So they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
They're definitely making it work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time.
Not close. It's 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Ready on 2-1. Oh, textbook slider there. He's back at even 2-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well,
This pitch looked to be up. We'll get a look at it on the pitch track. And yeah, you'll see it there. That thing's well above the letters. You're just playing right into the pitcher's hand when you chase a ball that high.
John Mayberry to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Now the first pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game.
Good.
So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
And guys, a Dodger victory may not have been possible here without the start turned in by this man, Zack Greinke. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he needed just a little help to get out of that 7th inning, but all in all, that's 6 2/3 very strong innings for him on the mound.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 6-3. Good night from Philly.
All right, let's look at some Dodger highlights.
Here now is our final night score tonight. First with the victorious Dodgers. 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors, and left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Zack Greinke. His record is now 3-0. He falls to 1-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game segment trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.
All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Like Dodger Baseball. Talk to you later.